Greetings everyone and welcome to the KT Universe channel. In today's video, we are going to explore the basics of CSS, essential knowledge for everyone. Let's start with the basics. What is CSS? CSS, or Cascading Style Sheet, is used to design web pages with vibrant colors. There are three different ways to add CSS styles to the code: inline, internal, and external. Firstly, let's dive into the inline way. If you want to make changes to a particular line, you go for the inline way. Use the style attribute inside the tag. In this case, I'm using the property as background color and the value as light blue. Save and run it, and you'll see the background change. However, the drawback here is that if you use the same line multiple times, you'll need to add the style attribute to all the lines, which can be time-consuming. Next, let's look at the internal way. Open the style tag inside the head tag. Inside the style tag, use the tag name as the selector and provide the property as color with the value red. Now you can see the font color has changed. Let's test duplicate lines to see if it affects all of them. To clear the style attribute simultaneously in all lines, press Alt and click on the line at the exact point. Clear the text at the same time. And now add the background color as gray. You can customize the color by hovering over it, offering options for multicolor changes and adjusting opacity. You can also change the color using a hashtag with respective codes. Now, let's jump into the external way. For this, you need to create a CSS file. Go to the Explorer, select New File, and type index.css. Type the same selector as H1 in this file. Change the values to white for font color and black for background color. Save and run it. It won't change the output because you haven't linked this file to the HTML file. To link the file, comment out the file tag and type the link tag. In the ref attribute, mention the CSS file name with the file format. Now you can see the output with changes applied from the external way. So, that's about the three ways: inline, internal, and external ways. Let's explore one more property, border, which adds a border to the content. There are three values to mention: border size, border type, and border color. In border type, we have options like dotted, double, and dashed. You can change the border size value as you wish. Here, we used the h1 tag as the selector. Let's add one more h1 tag with Hello World. For this, we can target it using ID and class. Use ID as content. And add a class as text. Select the CSS properties, duplicate them by using Alt-Shift-Down arrow, and change the selector to class using text. Change the colors to see the difference. These changes are made because of the class text. For ID, use the hashtag content and make the changes to see the difference in output. You can see the default color codes. Use the right one that you want. This is from class. And this is from ID. In between the content, you may notice white space and gaps. To clear that, you need to target the body tag. Use the for selecting the entire body tag. Set the property margin as 0, padding as 0, and box sizing as border box. These are essential selector properties when building a web development project. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for joining us on this basics of CSS. Essential knowledge for everyone. If you found this video helpful or enjoyable, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting content from the KT Universe.